Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around, and it is a pretty windy day, so we're not gonna take any big stakes in the kind of accuracy we get in today, but I thought it'd be fun to get out and play with the Barra 250Z again. And I have mounted up on here something that I am way behind on getting out and getting you guys a video on. This is the main focus of this video, actually. This is the Oneleaf Commander NV500. I've had the 100 and the 400 for a while now, and I really like those. And Oneleaf did send this over to me to take a look at. I received it back in the wintertime in December when I actually came down with a pretty bad case of bronchitis. Still suffering the effects from that even today. I'm working on still getting over that, but then the winter was just absolutely terrible. So I never did get it out. I just put it up on the shelf and I said, that'll wait for a nice spring day to get out and get it all figured out. I did try bringing it out here one time and it was just miserable and cold and I just couldn't get it to focus, and I was just not having any part of it. So, but we're gonna go ahead and shoot it today. It really does seem to be doing pretty good. I zeroed it with these Apollo domed pellets. These are it's a 25 caliber 250Z, which is absolutely fantastic. But this Commander NV500, these are really pretty cool. They have a couple of different, let me grab the box. Oh, it's over there. So these come in a couple of different, I guess, sizes, you could say, magnification-wise. This particular one came with both the 2-26 and the 4-52 power lenses, and I have the 4-52 lens on there right now. The 2-26 lens actually has an adjustable diopter on there, so you can adjust the amount of light that actually can get into this thing. So, but right now it seems to be doing pretty good. Let's see. I think they have some options coming out for these that will allow you to even go up higher than the 52, I think it is. Yeah, so I did a really good video on the NV400 menu, so I'm not going to really dive into that too much today. If you want to see, the menu on this is almost exactly the same as that, if not exactly the same. The only thing I don't have mounted up on here right now is the infrared illuminator, because it's bright, sunshiny, middle of the day. We don't really need it. I do have the rangefinder on here and we'll play with that a little bit. So the one thing I guess I don't understand why they don't do it that way, if have it so you can or you turn it on or turn it off, but it would be really cool if everything I see through the viewfinder actually got captured on the image from downrange. I'll try to capture a picture and put it up here of what you see when you look through the viewfinder. They've got all kinds of information around there. It's got a level in there, and it tells you your azimuth and all that, and inclinometer, all sorts of good stuff. But let me give you a little flyby with it real quick, and then we'll get to doing some plinking. But this is a really nice compact unit. This is the laser rangefinder right here. It's funny, at night when you do the night mode, you can actually see the laser from that bouncing off the targets and stuff. So, but during the day you can't. But there's the other side of it. Underneath this cover is where you hook up to get your video out of it, or the SD cards under there. This little shade up front limits the light, and then during night mode you would actually flip that open to let all the as much light in as you can. I don't have any downrange camera running, so hopefully we won't have any issues with the image coming through this. But let's go ahead and let me see here. So one little quirk that I've noticed with this, when you go to the menu and you make an adjustment, when you exit the adjustment, the magnification always goes down to the lowest setting. I don't know if there's something that Oneleaf can work on to get resolved, but even the NV400 and I believe the NV100 did that as well. I know the NV400 did that as well, but that's kind of obnoxious. So if you're out in the field hunting and you want to just make a quick adjustment, your viewfinder completely goes back to zero. So anyway, it's not the hugest deal, but it's just something I noticed. And let me go ahead and let's see, make sure I get my. All right, so now my camera is rolling, and let's go ahead and see what we can do. As always, we need to start this off right here. There it is. So let's see if I just can turn my viewfinder, my rangefinder on here. I thought that would. All right. I thought that one did the rangefinder. That's flipping between our day and night modes there. Okay, I wasn't pressing it long enough. So I hope you guys are seeing that. I think that does show up on the, but it's showing my target there is 51.4 yards. So can't remember. There's actually a little, so this thing actually has range finding capability in it, and based on the 0 that I've set up for it already, it does have a little circle in there that will actually show what it thinks where my hold point should be. All right, so now I have a couple of splatterburst targets out there on a piece of paper. This is 50 yards, so I do have some targets here at 25 yards too, and we'll bring it back in and shoot there as well. All right, we are a little off to the right. I did 0 this at 25 and then just went straight to 50, so it's not doing too bad. Do a group out there, and then I'll bring it back into 25 for a couple of minutes, and then we'll take it back out. Actually, I'll see if we can reach out to 100. I think that square in the middle of that is a 1-inch square, if I remember right. That red square. All right, well, we pulled her back in a little bit. All right, let me just show you guys. I bring you guys out here all the time and talk about this gong at 100 yards, but I never have my target camera set up on that 100-yard gong. So let's move over and have a look at that. And let's see here. Just a little, adjust the parallax a little bit. All right, so I think I'm going to have to hold over just a little bit. Maybe we'll try holding our 0 point right on the bolt of the plate there. Nope, still a little low. All right. All right. Let's take her up a little bit higher. Still a little low. All right. We're getting close though. We're going to be off the, let me zoom out a little bit here so we still have our, so I'm going to hold right on the edge of that beam. And you can see my rangefinder. If you see the rangefinder, it's reading 117.7, which I guess that, there it is. Let's do that one more time and then we'll bring her in. All right, so let me just get my bearings here. So I am, so there's numbers 2, 4, and 6. 5, a hold of 5 gets me right in the middle of that plate. Ting! All right, so there's a small one there. You think we can hit that small one? All right, so let's see. I was hitting pretty low on that big target there, so I'm going to take my 5 hold up to the top of that, that little plate. No, I didn't see where that went. All right, I think that's a little bit much for... All right, I'm going to pull her back into 25 now. And adjust my parallax here. There we go. Alrighty, I have another splatter burst right there. We'll take a couple shots at that, and then I have some plinking targets. This should be pretty close to right on 0 here. This is a fantastic gun. All right, 25 is no problem. Let's so I do have my silhouettes here. I hope I'm not going to damage them. This thing smacks with some authority. I know I shot it with a couple other pretty high-powered PCPs and bent them pretty good. Had to hammer them back flat. All right, turkey. And let's see, my rangefinder is saying this is 27 yards. Whoever set these berms up was had a bad tape measure. I think the 50 is, what does it say, 53? thing smacks nice. All right, so now over to the left there, I have my little black spinners. Pretty nice image through this. I hope it's showing up like that on the recording. Nice smack. Like I said, it's really windy out here today, so I did not want to like try to, you know, do some fabulous grouping shooting type stuff. But I thought it'd be real fun to just do some plinking and finally get this Oneleaf out. I really do like that NV500. I just couldn't get, that was too cold and miserable back then. I just couldn't get it to work. And I did not want that to be my first representation of the product, because I know it can work. All right, let's see, what do we want to do now? We want to go back to 50 again. All right, let's zoom her in a couple zooms here. So I'm at 7, so that's, I think it's times 4. Yeah, yeah. So you can't see it, but up in the upper left corner, tells me what my zoom level is, and so 7. It's 7 times 4. There's 8. Let's see, just gotta adjust our parallax a little bit here. There we go. All right, let's hit the gong. I hit right where I was aiming. All right. Let's go to that. So what I want to do now, actually, let me, I wanted to switch pellets here, because I have some Air Arms Diablo Fields. I don't believe I've tried these in this gun yet, but I wanted to kind of get it. Come on. Let me see how I'm doing on my air here. Doing real good. Got enough for at least a couple of groups and some plinking. So let's see, those Apollos were a 25 grain. These ones are 25.4, so I hope it doesn't change our shift our. This gun is not very pellet picky for sure, so I don't think it will. Nice. Again, that's showing me 53 yards. So this gun is 99% stock still. I did do a trigger adjustment on it. Really nice trigger after you would adjust it. It wasn't terrible before that. I do have a Maple Custom Mag single shot loader here, and a Redcorn Outdoors 25 caliber suppressor on the end. You can change the color of the reticle. You can change the style of the reticle. This is just stock how it came right out of the box. Whoa. Still not a bad group. Let's go back to 100, 117. Went too far. There it is. Okay. All right, there we go. Again, we were holding right at the bottom of the wooden beam there. Got us our 0 before. Ping! I thought I might bring out my my Shinsung today. I forgot to grab it. Can't quite make out on the gong there where I'm actually hitting. So it looks like my my little hold indicator is actually it's probably working, because I'm actually, let me try that small target. Let me try that small gong again. The ballistics ring indicator or whatever that shows you, tells you where you might want to hit. So it's like holding it right there. Let's see if it's, yeah. I haven't calibrated the ballistic calculator in this thing at all, so I don't know what it's thinking it's doing, but that's something I still need to dig into a little bit more. All right. Let me see here. See if I can get a little better look at where that bullet is impacting here. I just can't tell. It's hitting it. Hundred and 117 yards with a pellet gun. Not bad. Let me try that small plate one more time. See if I've got an idea of what's going on here. So that's 5. So let me think. There it is. It's a little target, so it doesn't make much noise when you hit it with a little pellet. Oh, I seen that one flying off to the right. Oh, just about to roll off the reg, so. But there you go, lots of fun. Oh, I'm just rambling. Wow, yeah, I see it going off to the right. Let's pull her back to 50 one more time, and then we'll get out of here. The image isn't terrible even without focusing, but usable. Anyway, long-winded video. I really like this thing. It's pretty cool. And battery life is just amazing on these things. Just I've actually played with it numerous times. Just I've never even charged it yet. Just still working on the charge that it came from the factory with. So there you go. Really cool. Now I just got to work on getting the video out of this. It's really kind of cumbersome. I have to pull the video card out of this and download it into my computer. And it's because I have an Apple. That's all there is to it. I have an iPhone that I edit my videos on, but I got to take the SD card out of here, put it in my computer, download it out of there into my computer, upload it to my Apple, what do you call it, iCloud account. Then I can download it from my iCloud account into my phone. So it's a problematic thing. But anyway, there you go. That is really, really cool stuff. I really appreciate the patience of Oneleaf. My contact over there, he has contacted me a few times. When I first got it and brought it out, I contacted him, told him I just can't get this thing to focus. And he said, well, you know, take some videos of it and send them to me. And he's contacted me a couple times over the last couple of months saying, did you get a chance to get it out yet? And I said, no, but I'm going to real soon. So real soon happened today. So, but it's really working well. I hope the video from the SD card really gives it any kind of gives us a real good perspective of what it looks like. What I was seeing was really crisp and clear, and I hope it comes out that way. So anyway, hope you guys like the video. Stay tuned on more of this. I will get this out for some night shooting very soon. We'll get out here in complete pitch black out here and do this same kind of setup and see what we can do. See if we can hit the 100 in nighttime as well. It may actually be even better because in the NV500 with the IR, you could actually see the IR would reflect off the pellet going down, and you could really see the pellets flying down range very easily in night mode. So anyway, till next time, have a great day.